friends, it's Becca with Beautiful Mess Plans, and we are doing a day in the life today. So you've already missed several hours of my day. I got up at 5:30 and worked out. I just dropped my two youngest off at school. So we are ready for the next part of my day, and pretty much here until probably about pickup. I'm going to take you along with me. So I don't know how exciting it's going to be. I can't imagine it's going to be that thrilling. But first up on the agenda is grocery store. So I need to go finish my list. I have the list basically made. I just need to go through and figure out, I have a list of things that I wasn't sure if I had or not. So I need to go through and make sure if I have those items or not, add them to the list, and then head to the grocery store. Usually that takes me about an hour or so. I'm actually killing a little bit of time now because I have to drive by the school and it's school traffic right now. So I'm just kind of biting my time just a little bit. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. And then I will check back in probably after the grocery store with what comes next in my day. And yeah, so let's go grocery shopping.
I like your taste in tunes and everything you ooze, the tempo of your beat, you bleed a melody. No one can control that old time rock and roll, no rule of gravity. And hey, can I follow you back to your room, watching you bloom in the light of the moon? Can I follow you back to your arms, wash it all off in the river of your heart? There's a million different songs that I learned to sing, watching you bloom in the light of the moon. Your loneliness will never be lost on me, so reach out and love and don't be a stranger. Don't be a stranger. Turn up the stereo, the sound is taking hold. You dance like no one sees, a private galaxy. The music of your soul, a symphony composed. Your words are wasted on me. Hey, can I follow you back to your room?
Okay, so I went to the grocery store. I did not show any of it because I just wanted to grocery shop. It usually takes me about an hour, and so I just, pretty much just want to get it done. I got my groceries put away, which you did see, and I got my laundry switched out where I'm washing sheets today, and comforters. So I should probably check some stuff off, which actually I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna show you what my planner's been looking like. Next week for my video, I'm gonna do a plan with me so you can kind of see my thought process. There's a weird little light here, so it looks kind of odd. I can see it just glowing back here. Anyway, and then I made my daughter an eye appointment. She had been complaining. It's my youngest. So my husband and I obviously both wear glasses. I had my contacts in earlier, but my eyes are really dry, and I wear my glasses a lot in the winter, pretty much all the time. But occasionally I put my contacts in, and so I had them in today to work out, and I just didn't take them out. But now my eyes are feeling really dry, and I got to cut a bunch today, and all that paper dust, it just makes my eyes irritated. So I put my glasses on, but my husband and I both wear glasses, and my oldest two kids also wearing glasses. They both got their glasses when they were in second grade. My youngest is currently in first grade, and she's been complaining about things being a little bit blurry. And then when I took her to her doctor's appointment back in December, she was having trouble seeing the eye chart. So gotta go take her. So she was always kind of destined to end up with glasses. It's just a little sad that it happens now, but it is what it is. So I got that made, woo, I made a phone call, I made an appointment. And actually I have to go, this month is turning out to be way busier than I wanted. So last week I took my cat to the vet for her Solensia shot. She has really bad arthritis, so she gets a monthly shot. And we've been having some issues with her kind of pulling at her hair and getting some like bald spots. And So we were in and out of the vet a ton, but we finally got it under control. We went to Christmas and we were in and out a lot, and I don't know if that stressed her out or what, but it's gotten bad again. So I'm like, I was trying to give her time to calm her body down. That's what I told my youngest child. Calm your body down. Let's get control. And to kind of like calm down and realize that we're not going anywhere. She doesn't need to be stressed out, but she still seems to be doing it a lot. And then over the weekend, we found that she had a scratch and it was bleeding from on her face. So we think she got herself with her back claw. And then the next morning, my husband looks at it and he's like, oh, it looks a little bit better. Then by the evening, yesterday evening, it looked like it was bleeding again, that she reopened it. So I guess we're going back to the vet tomorrow. And I'm a little annoyed because I was literally there last week for her Solensia shot. So, and who knows how much it's going to cost me. Man, pet care. The thing about this cat, she is going to be 18 this year. So she is an old lady. She's in otherwise perfect health. Like, she's got arthritis, sure. And she's got this weird skin thing that came out of nowhere. We hadn't had issues, and then all of a sudden we're having these issues. And we've been fighting them on and off for not quite a year now. So, and they've run her blood work and it's been perfect. So I don't know. And the reason why we did the arthritis medicine is because a lot of times that's how they can communicate that they're in pain, because there was a lot on her joints that she was pulling initially, and she's still kind of pulling some. So we're not really sure. I don't know. I'm going to talk to the vet tomorrow and see what she has to say. So, but we want to get this scratch checked out, and she may end up in a cone, and she's not going to be very happy about it. But we don't want her to keep opening it and then getting an infection and then a whole other list of problems. So I'm going to take her back in and have it looked at and talk to them again and see, you know, like, could there be something else that could be going on? So anyway, that's going on. So back to today though. I guess I could flip you around and show you my planner and we can talk through what's next. Okay, so how I've been doing my planner this year is I have actually been using the time blocking. Last week, the last 2 weeks, I did not do a daily to-do list, and I realized I really, really missed that. I was just doing one long to-do list, but there are daily things that I want to like make sure that I note. So I started this week doing a daily to-do list. So I did my grocery run, and let's see, I made my daughter's eye appointment. I have done finances this morning. I'm working on sheets. I have not watered plants. I'll probably tidy the kitchen here in a little bit, maybe while I'm making dinner. And then I did technically start deep cleaning my office yesterday. So I will kind of just like half cross that out because there's a few things that I know I need to do. Specifically, I cleaned out my desk drawers because I need to clean off the rest of my desk, which I might do while I'm cutting orders today. So let's see, is there anything over here that I can take care of now? I don't think so. Okay, so now I think where we're at is I want to write. I've been trying to write like 30 minutes a day. I don't know if you can see, it looks really weird, like there's a flickering light, and it is not really technically a flickering light. I have one of those wax melt things, but it looks all flickery on when I'm looking through my screen. Anyway, I wrote a book, and my husband's in the process of reading it one last time to make sure that I didn't miss anything and nothing glaring, and so we'll see how that goes. But I'm working on a second book. It is not a book 2, it is just a second book. And so I am trying to finish the first draft, which I call the ugly draft. So I want to get that done. But I did not really work on any writing at all towards the end of last year. So I'm trying to do better about working on it. So I am going to sit here and probably do a 30-minute write. And then let's see, what time is it? It is 10 o'clock. So if I write for 30 minutes and then kind of see where I'm at from that point, probably have lunch before I get to work. So I think that's the plan now. So I'm going to do my writing for 30 minutes. I think that's where we're at.
Watching you bloom in the light of the moon. Can I follow you back to your arms? Why wash it all off in the river of your heart. There's a million different songs that I learned to sing. Watching you bloom in the light of the moon. Your loneliness will never be lost on me. So reach out and love. Don't be a stranger. Till I get up, time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Okay, so this is lunch. I am doing a sandwich. I have sourdough bread, mayonnaise, spicy mustard, turkey Swiss, spring mix, red onion, tomato. I think that's it. I love sour and vinegar chips, and then I have a little orange. So I am gonna sit and actually watch don't mind the mess, a YouTube channel while I eat this, and then we will go from there. Okay, so now it is time for the next phase of my day. I've eaten lunch. I ended up writing about 40 minutes. And in case you're wondering, I wrote 1,534 words. So I'm done with that for today. And so now I need to move on to the order portion of my day. So in case you don't know, and you only know me from the YouTube corner of the world, I run an Etsy shop. I've been doing it for 8 years, I think. I make planner stickers, and that's what I do. So I need to get to work. So I have 2 things written down on my list. Specifically, I wrote down orders and color icons because there's something new that I'm adding to the shop, but I need to color them in. But that's kind of just the gist of what I write in my main planner. I actually have a shop planner. So I use this little Hobonichi Weeks as a shop planner. So I write down like any to-dos I can think of any variety. And then I write down like whatever my content is going to be for the week. I'm bad at social media. I'm not going to lie. But that includes like filming or editing for this YouTube. And then I get into more depth of like what I actually specifically want to work on. So like I wrote down in my regular planner just like the very bare minimum of what I could think of at the time. But I also know that like I have some messages I need to look at on Etsy. So I need to answer the messages. I got to work on orders. I need to get my Instagram post up for today. I need to figure out what the plan is for the rest of the week. I have, I need to be prepping my new releases because next week is new release week. So it's things like that I kind of go more into depth into on this planner than I do in my personal. That's just like how I kind of, at the time I think about it and I write it down. So anyway, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch gears and I'm going to focus on shop stuff probably for the rest of the afternoon, honestly. I'm going to work until probably about 3:40-ish. So it is just now 11:45. So that gives me a good long time to work. I have quite a few orders sitting there. So I'm going to work on orders. And while I'm working on orders, I'm going to work on other things. So it could be clearing up my desk. It's probably a lot of just like computer work, like the new releases, the answering the questions, things like that. On days that like I have a video to edit, I sit there and I edit a video while I work on orders, things like that. Unfortunately, it's not a design day, so I don't have much to show you in the way of designs, but I could potentially show you what I'm working on when it comes to coloring icons if I get to that today. So anyway, I need to get to work because I do have quite a few orders to get to and I want to get them all out this week. I want to get myself kind of caught back up so that I can drop my shipping time back down, because right now it's like 1 to 4 weeks and I usually sit at 1 to 3 weeks, but I get them out closer to the 1 week mark. I just give myself a little bit of wiggle room because being a mom, you never know what's going to come up, and I want to be able to drop it back down, but I need to get myself caught up first. So that is what I'm going to do. So yeah, I will check back in probably to like next time I talk to you guys will probably be to wrap up this day in the life video, because I'll wrap this up before I go pick up my kids, because life just gets hectic after that, you know, and I have no idea what we're doing this evening. So anyway, I'm gonna get to work because that's what we have to do now.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up, babe. Tonight, we gonna light it up. Just like the sunrise, we gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up. Tonight, we gonna light it up, babe. Tonight, we
Okay, it is 3:35 and I am currently sitting on my stairs because I need to run upstairs and put my daughter's comforter in the dryer. I got 7 orders done today, so not as many as I was wanting, but still decent. I don't know if you can hear the cutter in the background. I was cutting one more sheet, but I am heading to go pick up my kids soon. So I pretty much wrapped up for the day. So pretty much from here on out, it's just family stuff. So I'm gonna pick up my kids. One of my kids she's on the bus, my middle schooler. And then I will go get my other 2, my elementary kids, and we'll come home. And because it's so late in the day by the time I pick them up, honestly, we have like an hour, and then I make dinner. We're having ramen noodle stir fry, a request of my son. He really likes it. So we're having that tonight. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know what our plans are this evening. I think we're just going to take it easy. Homework, if my kids have homework. Usually it's just my middle schooler. And it's usually math because she's in advanced math, and that's just how it goes. So yeah, I am, that was my day. It's not the most exciting, I guess, but that's usually how my day goes. So that's about all I have. So next week, I'm going to do a plan with me so you can see how I've been planning. First of all, it's been a while. And second, you can kind of see how I'm planning these days, which is a little bit different than I did last year, but it's working super well and I'm really enjoying it. And I think it's working really well for me. So anyway, I am going to wrap this up and go switch out my laundry and pick up my kids. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.